In five, four, three, two, one.
Ahoy Maloy, my niggas. Welcome to the 5 Star Frog Pod. I am one of the three trio hosts of this illustrious? That's the word I'm looking for. Podcast, the 5 Star Frog Pod. I am Alpha Solo, aka King Dash. Joining me to my right, he is the lyrical scientist of Flight School. If you know him, you love him, and you'll gain some type of knowledge from him. His name is D Cypher.
Chew. But I gotta sneeze on you.
You
That's true.
fools.
He's sick. He's sick, and he's getting you fools infected with the podcast.
Yeah, I
And
got you sick
to
with
my
that
left,
COVID. I got no money, so I got no bids.
and no health insurance, so you on your own, buddy. Not him. He got health insurance. Cypher got health insurance. You niggas don't. And to my left, somebody else who got health insurance. He's also got the Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship, the Speed title, and he's got the 24/7 Championship and the Divas title. Give it up for my guy, West Philly AJ.
That's with a P. Yeah, I mean, why I gotta have the speed
Y'all
championship
do not
though?
mean.
That's
Wait,
the
why
only
you
question.
questioning the speed championship and not the Divas championship? You toxic.
Santino Morella won the Diva Championship or whatever he won. I'm cool with that.
You toxic.
I'm around.
I respect it. I respect it.
Listen, if that was around, Kid Wilson win it.
He
He's
had
a true real
little
man.
joint on Instagram about it that he had won it. So yeah.
But Marks and
Maybe they'll
Marquette.
bring back the 24/7
I got,
for him.
I got this. I got this. Marks and Marquettes, ladies and gentlemen. Cypher, what time is it?
Let me check my watch because it sounds like it's time to talk some wrestling.
It is in Cypher. I see this thumbnail. First of all, before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, and share the podcast, okay? With your friends. I said it right this time, guys.
Yep.
I see on the thumbnail, and I didn't have this in the pre-pod, but you chose Randy Orton's heel turn as the thumbnail, which I'm proud of because this should be the topic we start off with. How do you guys feel about this? So, you want to tell them what happened first of all, AJ?
Honestly,
You forgot.
I will let Cypher do it. He's a better storyteller than me. I know that for a fact because I'm going to say I seen the Viper come out, pause, and put hands on somebody. That's all I'm going to say. So
That was
Cypher,
crazy. I'm
do
glad
with
you paused
justice.
All right, I got you. So at the end of SmackDown, Nick Aldis decided to have a little contract signing. You know, you guys are all friendly. You guys are both faces as far as I'm concerned. Faces being good guys in the TV show. So they sat down. Randy Orton comes out. Then Cody Rhodes come out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if that's the exact order. But anyway, Cody Rhodes looks at his best friend, Randy Orton. He says, you know what? My first ever match in the WWE was with you. You my mans. If I was in my Raheem mode, you know I'd call you something else. Randy Orton said, that's right. I said it on live stream, so don't worry about it. I say it for both of us. So Cody says, I just want you to know, no matter what happens, I love you. I love you. Randy Orton started twitching. There's nothing going on. Okay, a little weird. Cody don't pay that no mind. He don't pay none of the twitching, no mind, none of the head scratching, none of the head bobbing Randy Orton's doing. So he takes the pen, signs the contract, slap, 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 gives it to Randy Orton. Randy Orton says, all right, cool, bet. Something wrong. Signs it, whatever. I'm going off memory and off of this thumbnail. I don't remember what happened. So he's tripping a little bit. Foam starting leaking out the mouth. Cody Rhodes said, all right, everybody, that's a wrap. Nice show. He's about to do a little bow that they do at the end of every SmackDown. And Randy Orton, out of nowhere, hits him upside the head with the belt. Boom. Oh, my God. He's concussed. He's concussed. I meant to say. Cody Rhodes is stumbling, trying to get his head together. What's going on? He gets thrown over the roof, through the announce table. He's bleeding. Randy Orton's walking away. Now, it seems like he might do a loop with Kaiser and run back and kick the crap out of Cody Rhodes, but he doesn't. You know, cooler heads prevail. Cody Rhodes got his shirt ripped open. He's like, I wanted to say it was enough, but I didn't have a chance. He's all bleeding, busted open. I don't know what. Bang! Oh my God, a steel chair cracks him in his head one more time. One more time. Two more times. Three more times.
Forget about his shoe falling off.
The only thing, and the shoe came off. The only thing that he didn't hit him with, Randy Orton to Cody, is an RKO. But he hit him with everything else under the sun. And Cody Rhodes was left battered, bruised, and bloodied. And Randy Orton just sat there with the title in his hand, sitting on the chair, middle of the ring, looking at a hard cam and said, I need this shit. That's your first cuss word from me. There you go. That's the end. He was holding the belt.
He had
with
it.
his hand, like,
No, he didn't
like
say.
Gollum.
He said this. He should have said this. I want your soul. If y'all know that reference,
Soul.
if y'all know that reference, chat. What happened last year? To understand.
Well, on that following week, Michael Cole did do an interview, or attempted to do an interview with Randy Orton. He was on the phone with somebody. Who could that have been? We'll find out on the next episode of WWE.
I hate you so much for that Cypher with the cliffhangers. I hate you so much for that.
I mean, I don't know who he's on the phone with. Randy was on the phone with someone. He said, Michael
I know.
Cole,
Next
I'll talk to
episode,
you
My
later.
thing is, he should have ended the segment off with a punk kick. I don't understand the shit like, nah, bro. Because whatever Aleister Black said, what he had to say, you still carrying Cross gimmick, but you made it so much better with Randy Orton, but Orton's a better wrestler regardless. He should have punk kicked fucking Cody Rhodes in the head. That's all we want. That's all everybody want to see. We want to see a punk kick.
Shout out to Cody.
We
He's
ain't getting
taking one
see
for the
that
team.
Cody
He's always
violence.
getting busted open. Cody is our main character. If you watch the WWE, he's your Goku. Because he's like the main character where everything revolves around him, even if he doesn't have the gold. It's crazy.
It's
Fucking
nuts.
stupid. It's stupid.
Was this predictable? Did you guys like the heel turn?
Yeah,
This was
I
a
like
heel
it.
turn? I thought he just still was cool with him. He just a little psychotic breakdown. He's a bad guy?
No, remember the week before. Remember the week before, Aleister Black was telling him like, "You cracking or whatever," and him and Zelina said pretty much is working, and Randy Orton started snapping. He said, and remember he told Aleister Black saying them voices are creeping back up in his head and stuff, and then he lost it and snapped. So
Not to mention, and on Raw, he was saying, "Nigga, it's more than one royal family in wrestling." Like, he ain't sound remorseful. He ain't sound like, "My bad, bro. I had to do it." He was just like, "Hey, we here now."
I ain't gonna
Fuck
lie,
it.
that just sound like Randy Orton. This shit was just a Friday for him. That don't seem like a heel turn to me. There was no betrayal. This is just what a Viper
Hold
does.
on.
You can't have those
I'm
kind of
mad you
dangerous
even said that.
animals and not expect
No,
to
he's
get
not the
bit.
Viper no more. He's the Apex
He
Predator.
said, "Man, it should have
He's
been
the
Drew
Apex
out
Predator.
here." He admitted. He said it should have been Drew out here. So he had this plan, regardless.
Get me out, Cypher. You said this is like a normal Friday or Tuesday for him, the Viper.
Yeah,
That's because you used to Randy Orton being Randy Orton.
exactly.
Beating but hear me out. This is the Apex Predator. They not used to seeing the Viper. You are used to seeing the Viper. Apex Predator don't be like this. The Viper is a different person.
I don't know. That's like being best friends with 2002 Triple H. You know, at some point he gonna betray you.
That's like you being best friends with Eddie Guerrero too. At some point, you know you about to get snaked out this match. Don't
Yeah.
grab
Told
that
this nigga
chair.
I'm a killer. Like, it's not gonna be good for Cody, man. He said I'm a killer. Like, he brought that word back to WWE. Randy Orton did, so it's not gonna be good for Cody, man.
Oh wait, you're not allowed to say killer?
They try not to. I mean, career killer was like the first time they
Yeah.
really made it a thing,
Oh,
but they try not to. It's one of those
I
words.
remember Vince didn't like it because at the end of the match, if the person's not dead, you're just like a bum. All you did is beat him up. You didn't kill him. So I get that.
Yeah, but they don't use guns, so I guess it,
Ain't gonna say
killers.
they
What
don't
happened to
use
Gunther?
guns. You can kill somebody with your bare hands.
What happened to Gunther?
He's not the main character.
Rey Mysterio got hurt, so now he ain't got no direction.
Bro, this is a person who won like 85% of his matches, and y'all always put him in the world title scene. What we doing?
He retired Cena and Goldberg in the same year, bro, and well, not same year, but the same show, and then they still not doing nothing with him.
The career killer. So who's next? Chris Jericho?
I think we might know who's next if we go back to our alternate topic. A certain hold on. Let me set another scene. So on Friday or Monday Night Raw, we had several masked men, dance and do a little Circus Soleil to the ring. One of them took their hood off, and it ended up being the Visionary, if he's even that. The Revolutionary, if he's even that. He was Seth freaking, maybe not freaking anymore, Rollins. And he said, is it good to be here on a Monday night or what? Wait, is that my line? And that's when out of nowhere, a busted and bruised old fat man came out with a black bloodied eye and was just standing there. He couldn't even say what his name was. He was like, my name. Seth Rollins is like, yo, you gonna interrupt me? You better say what your name is. And then the bald fat man said, my name is Paul Heyman. And he started saying,
Why you saying like that?
I don't remember the show, so I have to ad lib. People who actually seen the show, sorry. If you're listening to this, just enjoy my storytelling. So the Bell Fat Man who introduced himself as Paul Heyman, he says, "I can't cuss on this show, even though it's on Netflix. So I'm just gonna say these letters: F-A-F-O. You can't hit me, just so you know. F-A-F-O. I got bars and they're ready to go. F-A-F-O. F-A-F-O." So everyone's sitting there like, dog, how many times is this weirdo gonna say? I don't know what that means. I'm not 12. So then Paul Heyman says, F-A-F-5. And out of nowhere, you hear, and it was just like, dun dun. A big, husky, burly football player, could have been playing for the Vikings or something, came out. This big, husky white guy. He comes out with his cowboy hat on, and he shaved his sides a little bit. He must got a new merch coming out, a new toy, because he changed his look up a little bit. Like, you know how there's a new Avengers movie?
You notice that too?
Yeah, you know how there's a new Avengers movie, so Iron Man got to change his suit up just a little bit. That's what he did. He changed his gear up just a little bit.
Hold on, bro. You say your sideburns?
Yeah, he got it ready for 2K27 or something. Anywho, he comes down to the ring. He was about to beat up Seth Rollins, and then that's when you hear. Now this one I don't know, so I gotta just do Black Panther. Ooh, da, ooh, ah, something like that.
No, Dashi, do it on.
Ooh, dun, dun, ooh, dun, dun,
oh, bah.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna get flagged for that. I knew I was gonna get flagged for that because I don't have this joint memorized yet for my storytelling. So he comes out, he puts the paws, the pumas, the mandibles on Brock Lesnar. Yeah, and he beats Brock Lesnar with a fall from grace. I believe that's the one he did. And he steps on his chest and points to the sign that says, "I'm coming for you, Wigga."
But you know what's funny about this? Brock did it with Drew McIntyre too. He had to tell Drew to grab the belt or whatever, point at the sign. He had to tell Oba to step on my chest and point at the sign. You missed your cue.
Make it look epic. I don't think that was rehearsed. That probably was just some in the moment shit.
No, that was Brock. That was Brock trying to help him make it look good.
Yeah, that was Brock. I said, like, yeah, put your foot on my chest. Mind you, Brock is still 300 pounds. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know how Oba just tossed a 300-pound man like it was no problem.
He used to be a shot put champion. Like Oba,
bro, I know.
Strong for a reason. Like this nigga ain't just come off the street. Like this nigga was made. He was born like that.
I ran track. I know how strong them shot put people are. I'll arm wrestle one of them. If you would have seen me in person, you like, AJ, why the hell you arm wrestling this person? You got no business doing this.
This was a fun moment. Same with SmackDown. I felt like the beginning and ends of both of the shows were good, and the middles were just like, man, everything except for seeing my man Dan
Houser. You see what Kofi said?
Yeah, I was just about to say that when Kofi tweeted out Avengers.
Yep, that might have been in one of my news stories, but we'll circle back to that. But yeah, so I liked it. Like I said, as far as the show goes, the ending and the beginning is where I'm tuned in at. The middle, I'm only there for the backstage segments and the storyline, not the matches.
Same. I feel like who had a match?
I wish somebody would just edit all those things together. I'd watch that.
We don't do Raw recaps anymore.
They had a match though.
They fucking up with Io Sky. She could have been facing Asuka and then had the whole Kyrie storyline come to a conclusion, but instead they have Io Sky and the Stephanie Valkyrie, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez storyline, which is weird. I don't know what they're gonna do there. A match for her and Raquel, but that doesn't have any like heat to be a WrestleMania match.
Oh, what's the name was fighting Asuka next week or some shit like that?
Asuka is in the tag team. They try and go for the tag titles.
What did I see? I don't know. I seen some type of leak.
It was Bayley and Lyra. They was talking backstage.
Let's talk about that WrestleMania card because that was one of the next topics. What are you guys feeling about the current proposed WrestleMania card so far?
Just like we didn't brought up, man. Gunther doesn't have a spot yet. LA Knight doesn't have a spot. Io Sky doesn't have a spot. You know what I'm saying? These people, they need to have a spot. We need to figure out what we're doing. They fucked up with Drew and Jacob. They could have made that a fatal 4-way. They chose to go with the 1-on-1. Okay, cool.
It's still time.
They fucked up with Io Sky and Asuka. I don't know, man. I mean, they still got time. It's still about a month away, so figure something out.
Yeah, so the proposed card right now, we got Brock challenging, Oba challenging Brock for the Brock Lesnar streak or whatever, the Brock Lesnar WrestleMania challenge, if you will. Then we have the Women's World Championship match. That's going to be La Primera, Stephanie Vaquera versus Liv freaking Morgan. Then the women's championship match, Jade versus Rhea, which was second fiddle, if you will, to Jade versus Bianca, but Bianca's finger still broke. World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Is this going to main event? Most likely, it's the most high-profile match, even though they literally fought last year. But don't worry about that. Undisputed WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I mean, sure, I would have liked the Fatal 4-Way that we just talked about, but what are your guys' thoughts?
Seth and Braun still up in the air. What we doing with the Usos? They don't even have the tag titles on TV no more.
Oh, wait. I forgot they had the championships. Didn't they yell at CM Punk last week? Did they come out with the belts?
No.
I love that promo. You gotta apologize, Oos, but they should have had the gold with them. But yeah, that was real funny. Cause
they didn't have it on last night either.
And the Chill brother, when they was in the backstage talking to Roman, I was listening.
No, it wasn't even sitting on the desk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was nowhere on TV.
They lost it. Like behind the scenes, they lost it. They misplaced it somewhere. They're flying around too much. The baby probably made them lose it, so they're trying to make a new one real fast. I'm telling you, that's going to
be here. They had Penta go out last week with a replica belt. I saw the stickers on the back of the John. They could have gave them a replica from the concession stands or something.
They not overseas, right? This is all in America?
No, it was in fucking... Where was it yesterday?
So they must be doing a lot of traveling to be losing belts. That's hilarious. Maybe luggage,
they probably don't want to. No, they probably no. Remember what's going on outside in the world right now. They probably don't want them getting.
Man, they just not putting them on TV. They sitting there in their bags in their locker room. They just not on TV.
They probably in the house. You talking about in their locker rooms? They wouldn't bring it all the way to the arena to not use it. They probably in their houses.
Some of them don't like carrying them belts. Some of them don't like even packing that belt.
Yeah, if you got to go on a plane, you know that counts as one of your free carry-ons. So now you wasted a carry-on on a belt.
No, just put that bitch in your bag.
I had to do that. I had to do that coming from Cali. I felt that. I bought some Pusha T sneakers. No, I bought some Pusha T sneakers at Complex Con. I said, "Fuck, damn! I got a duffel bag and another. I had to use that as my carry-on. Good thing I had to pay for it. But I'm like, damn, I had to use this as a carry-on. I had to use a tote bag to put my sneakers in there as a carry-on, bro."
So all in all, are you guys excited for the card or apathetic towards
it? I mean, I don't want to say I'm apathetic. I mean, it's WrestleMania. I'm going to watch it regardless, unfortunately. So, shout out to them, I guess.
I'm just mad the Street Profits not going to be on the card.
It's still time. I mean, they're not because they didn't build up anything, but it's still time. You never know. 16 matches is the alleged whatever. But let's talk about things that we do like. And when we do like something, we do a poll. We do a wrestle stock poll. They go up and down. But you know who was number one?
Like your mother on a Saturday night.
Oh, crazy, because we share the same mom. That's disrespectful to both.
Not your mom. No, I'm talking about the listener.
Number one, whose first time debuting on the wrestle stock is none other than You Are Cursed. Danhausen. I was going to say you are number one, but I feel like saying that twice is crazy.
I have a confession. I'm sorry. I didn't vote this time.
I was told you about to say you voted twice.
It's cool.
Nah,
we had 5 people voted.
Move around.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Because I had this Danhausen, Trick Williams, Drew McIntyre, Danhausen, Trick Williams. Okay, no. Stephanie Vaquer, Carmelo Hayes. Okay, yeah, still the same thing. So let me tell you where they were at previous weeks. So Danhausen, he wasn't on the poll before. Trick Williams was previously number one. He got knocked down, so he's number two. Drew McIntyre has come up a long way. He was previously number 10. Stephanie Vaquer, previously number 20. She's come up. Somebody must have been, I don't know, gooning hard. Carmelo Hayes is number 3. He got knocked down. So this is fun watching the stocks go up and down. And who's sitting in catering? Like, who's at the bottom?
Who's at the bottom?
List? Who y'all think?
Let's see.
I already kind of know, but who y'all think?
I'm going to say Logan Paul.
Dashi?
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
All right, let's see.
No, Brock got some votes.
Logan Paul and... Nope, I don't see Brock Lesnar on here. So sitting in catering is Sheamus, Logan Paul, Joe Gacy.
Sheamus, that's all.
And Bronson Reed. They're all sitting in catering, even though Bronson Reed's
injured. Wait, who voted for Braun Breaker? Where's Braun Breaker at? He's injured. He should be...
Breaker. He's at least a little bit outside of catering. I think anything under a 1 is we hate you. You're in catering. 1 is like you still basically underutilized as far as entertainment factor.
Nikki Bella.
If you got a
just
2,
the YA6 in general. Well, yeah, how
YA6 is not killing it right now. If you got 2, I don't even know. But let's go 3 is the mids. 2 is like you. I don't even know what you would call 2 off the top.
2 is just.
Yeah, 2 is just.
Wait, what's the lean again? Hold on, what?
Zelina is a 2.4. She's in the just.
She don't even do.
Just
We know why. We know why. Who
Damian
voted for
Priest,
Alistair Black?
I'd put him down too because Damian Priest. I'm just not feeling this whole you and R-Truth thing. R-Truth look like a milk dud. No disrespect, but I'm just saying it in the funny way. But Jesus Christ. It
Cypher
is.
too,
That's why
bro.
I had to say no disrespect because only I can say it. Like people that look like me can say it. I can't have nobody else saying it.
Yeah.
What's that boy that be with Charlamagne with the mustache? What's his name? He can't say it.
Oh, Envy?
No.
No.
You know, the brilliant idiots
Schultz.
bull. Yeah, Schultz.
Andrew
Andrew
Schultz.
Schultz can't say it.
Okay.
If he said it, it'd just be nah. You ain't allowed to say it.
Well, he did say that thing about Kendrick, so I mean,
That's why I said I was listening to an old episode. So what I do, I told y'all this before. I go back a year, so I'm listening to the old like WrestleMania style episodes. So I go back and listen. I like to rewind all the way to a year to see how far we've come, and we're still knuckleheads. So let's go into some.
it comes far further than these other wrestling pods. Shout out to the
He
5-Star
said we
Frog
still
Pod.
knuckleheads.
Yeah, we still
All right, you
knuckleheads.
want
But
to?
yeah, shout out to the 5-Star Frog Pod. You said what?
Let's
AJ?
act professional. Let's act professional now, Dashi.
Nah, fuck that.
All right,
All right, I'm with
news.
that.
Speaking of people being professional, unprofessional, LA Knight thinks that Unreal's very unprofessional because even though they told him like on the day that they were shooting, he didn't know that they were actually shooting and recording in Gorilla. So he feels as though, dog, if you want to talk to me about my match, do that shit privately. I'm gonna cuss a little bit. Do that shit privately. Don't be trying to talk to me and reprimand me for a TV show to get clicks. That's really disrespectful. Come to my locker room, talk to me like a man. Don't try to act bravado on camera so we see you being all cool, and then I'm sitting there looking like a chump. And if I stand up for myself, whether you going first of all, you're not gonna put that episode out because I didn't look good, and the fans gonna see that you nutty, and they just gonna fire me quietly like y'all did with my man Karrion Cross. But we'll get to that later. Sorry, I ad-lib like crazy, but I got you, bro.
I know you did. I said
you
he ain't do all
steamrolling your
that.
own career, LA Knight, because you're not playing the ball. But whatever, stand up for
I'm
yourself,
not even
bro.
mad at that. He's a paid actor. He put his body on the line, and he been getting a hold the whole time. He like, bro, y'all be mad at me for every little bullshit I do, but
Yeah, that's because he don't be
I
politicking.
sell merchandise.
Yeah, he don't be
Like, Triple H, you don't
politicking.
like me, I don't like you. Plain and simple. We already seen it.
But he not old
I don't
enough
like-
to do it. Sorry, he too old. He not gonna be able to do a CM Punk, leave for 9 years and come back. This is it.
Oh, it's okay. He was already a world champion in TNA. He can go anywhere else. He can go back to TNA. He be all right. He can go to AEW. That's why AEW's a thing. They will love him over there like how they love Ricochet. Who else went over there?
Speaking
Andrade.
of AEW, sorry Dash, you didn't get to say anything. But speaking of AEW, Nick Nemeth, before he left WWE, his last contract, this is his words, was to keep him from going to AEW. That was it. He asked for a high number, saying, y'all, first of all, I feel underutilized. Y'all not finna use me, so just give me like $3 million. And since I know you're not gonna give me $3 million, you can let me the F go. And they said, nah, we just gonna give you $3 million. Don't go nowhere else to them other bums. He was like, for real? Yep.
He took the money and they didn't use him.
Yeah, he took.
They put him in
didn't use
NXT.
him, and he kept begging for his release. Like, dog, let me just play wrestling with my brother. Like, that's all. Let me go with Ryan Nemeth, whatever his name is.
But see, I feel as though
Close.
he was just somebody who made the talent look good. That's what they needed him for. Like the Shinsuke Nakamura and them niggas. But that's kind of fucked up where these people was over.
I'm
Like,
sure
way over to the
Shinsuke
point.
never won a
I
world
mean,
title. I
there
thought he
is a
did.
thing they say: don't sell too good because then that's what your job is going to become, making other people look good. Once
Shawn
you
Michaels
sell
do
good-
that.
Yeah,
But Shawn
Michaels
Michaels
did
still
that.
was able to,
but he
break
Shawn
that
Michaels was part of the
glass
clip.
ceiling.
He was a part of the
I
clip.
feel
That's
as though-
why. The cool
Oh yeah, you
kids.
got
feel-
politics. That's the other thing about wrestling. You got
Yeah.
politics behind the scenes. It's not really about how good you are. It's about who you know and stuff like that. Who you drink a beer with.
Not Booker T. I don't know how Booker T's still on NXT, but
Wait, did Booker T
Well-
win a WWE championship? He won the WWE title? No, he
well,
never won it.
war heavyweight.
Yeah, that's not that. No, not that. WWE, I said.
No, that-
WWE. Okay.
Yeah. But then, not put him in the face of company because he a WCW star. They're not doing that.
No, but I was just curious because you said Booker T in relation to what I just said. So I was like, oh, wait, did they actually give him
No,
the...
but I'm talking about he in cahoots and still like signed with them because they said he was supposed to be there with
I mean,
NXT
but that
for 3
level
months.
of cahoots is like, yeah, we like you, but you're not getting a seat at the table. You can sit at the house, but you ain't sitting at the table.
You know what's funny about it? Because they did the Booker T appreciation thing today, right? As you said it. Everybody was giving speeches talking about how much they appreciate Booker T. Shawn Michaels said it, how the superstars from reality wrestling talked about Booker T. Guess who didn't talk about Booker T?
Who?
Nope.
Triple H.
Yep.
Damn. You know, he said
Why you think-
once to Booker T, somebody like you will never be WWE champion. That's what he said to
He
him.
don't like. He don't. Yeah, I know.
Now, one day, Trick Williams, we established on a few episodes ago, is someone like Booker T, will become WWE champion, and we'll all be on this podcast toasting and crying and tearing and be like, "That's our guy."
Whoop that Trick.
Yeah, that dude.
Whoop.
I think I heard
Oh, yeah,
some glasses clank just now, my man.
Yeah, what's name was like this too though. Trick said to Book, he said, "Yo, no lie, Booker T was the first person to give me my praise, like my ability, everything." He said he put me over with the oh yeah, man. I said, yeah, if it wasn't for Book, Trick would not be over right now.
Somewhat concur.
Taking it back
No,
to
well, we had Mello with him too, but we're not gonna do that.
taking it back to AEW for a second. The bald fraud, that's not really his name, but Baldy, what does this guy say? Baldy
Ricochet.
may be in the doghouse now. So somebody said something towards Ricochet, and Ricochet did his little heel thing, and he said, "I'm glad you got MS, which is multiple sclerosis, which is a terrible, horrific disease," and that person deleted their account. So the other person said to him, "Hey man, F you." And Ricochet has now deleted this reply. It should have never been said or been up for so long. So he had to renege on it, and will probably donate some money to the MS research people, because you ain't supposed to say that. That's taking heel work way too far.
It's Ricochet. He's stupid. It's Ricochet. Are we surprised or are we not surprised? He beef with anybody. He Meek Mills in wrestling. You got Twitter fingers, bro. Get off the internet.
Yeah,
I
definitely
think
get off the
Ricochet.
internet.
Yeah, why he went too far, man. We got to bring some edge back. We got to bring some
Speaking
edge
of
back.
that,
Wait, are
speaking
you
of
saying
edge
he
back-
went too far, or are you saying he didn't go too far and we need to bring some more edgy stuff back?
I think if you want to say he went too far, I'm not going to be mad at you. However, I do feel like if it was character work, we got to allow these wrestlers to be in character even when they're not on TV. We cry about kayfabe being dead, and when a heel is being a heel online, then we want to cry and say he went too far. It's like, come on. Like when MJF is at like the meet and greets and stuff, and he's being an asshole. That's his character. It comes off wrong. It comes off crazy, but like, let the nigga have his character, man.
Yeah,
Dashi,
but he
what's
don't
the
be
saying
saying, "I'm glad you got a deadly
No,
disease."
he say he's
sclerosis.
no. MJ said some wild shit. He say worse shit than that.
What's
Dashi,
worse
but
than
what's
that
the
that
difference?
MJF has said? You're going to have to come with receipts, but you can look that up
Bro,
later.
I'm not about to.
Yeah, that kind of accusation
but
I can't just let slide on this pod. I'm not Joe
yeah,
Rogan where I'm
I'm
just
not
going to
gonna
let
let
you
it
say
slide.
that.
No, he said some wild. He be saying some wild stuff on like you gotta
Again,
look at
I'm
the
not
meet
going
and
to let
greets and
that
stuff.
accusation slide
But
until you come with receipts.
I'm gonna say, Dashi, what's the difference between MJF and Ricochet?
White and black.
That's your answer. Even though Ricochet still ass as a heel, but you feel me?
All right, moving on. Can't even exit out this damn thing.
Oh yeah, Edge came back too. By the way, Edge came back. Edge and Christian, them old asses came back, about to fight for the titles.
Open cage. Shout out AEW.
All right. Speaking of AEW, these people might go to AEW at some point. Authors of Pain, Razar and Akam. Razar says his WWE release stemmed from an incident with a member of the Wyatt Six. He won't name the member of the Wyatt Six, but he said, "Look, I've been here before you, so you could do the math to see when when Razar was signed and when the other people." The other 5 members of the Wyatt Six, or all 6 if you want to count that far. Anywho, so there was a match, and in the match, the person said that he won't be named said, "I don't want to take this move. I just don't want to take that bump. I don't want to do it." He was already pre-planned for him to take, and he just said, "Nah, I don't want to take it." So he called him out backstage. He just continued the match because he's a professional. He called him out backstage like, "Come on, dog. I eat pins all the time. I take moves that I don't be wanting to take. You not taking a move? That's nutty." And then Razar was fired. Or his contract wasn't renewed. His contract wasn't renewed, I should say.
You're not going to tell people who it was?
No, but if you do the math, look at all the faces that you see. You got Mr. Joe, what's his name? Joe Gacy and Uncle Howdy.
Dexter?
Obviously, it's not Nikita. No, not Nikita.
What's her name? What's Nikki Cross? No, not Nikki Cross.
Yeah,
that is her name. That is her name. But
and it's not Eric Rowan because he was here for a while. So who does that lead? Dun dun dun. I thought I was gonna zoom in more. It's Dexter Lumis, folks. It was Dexter Lumis.
I'm mad you just did a whole mystery gang.
I'm on one today. All right, so yeah, it's probably Dexter Lumis. I really don't know when Joe Gacy got signed though.
Is this a part of the news? Speaking of Author of Pain about Razar or no?
No. What is it?
Now he's doing bare knuckle fighting now. and he did a whole speech saying, "Yeah, I'm a guy came from WWE and all this other stuff. I'm doing this." He won his match, knocked the ball out. He liked that in the ring. He was punching the bull face off. So now that's his new gimmick. Now he signed the Dana White bare knuckle fighting.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Not into it. Not into it. But cool
I'm not
stuff.
either. It was dangerous. I'm like, bro, y'all too big to be doing this.
Speaking of things that are certainly not dangerous, how about people just talking to each other in the ring? Now, a certain someone, Mr. Phillip Brooks, he said, I'm gonna bury you, he's talking to his opponent, next to your dead-ass dad. And that caused a stir on the internet. Now, we were waiting for the person to respond and clap back, and he didn't clap back the following week. He had his cousins, well, he didn't have anything. His cousins chose to come out and demand an apology. They did not get one, so they put hands on him, those young boys. And this current week, the person whose dad is dead came out and said, or he was talking to his cousin, said, I don't need an apology, but I'm going to go get one for y'all. Because, see, I'm mature. I don't need an apology. Sticks and stones, brother. And I got money. So he comes out, calls by a government name, Phillip C. Brooks. I need your ass out here. Phil comes out and says, look, I don't know why you keep using my government name. You know I'm in character, right? Call me CM Punk. Like, stop doing that. And I would call you your real name. Was it Ricky Tiki? Waliki? Nah, that's your old name. Mr. Waliki, aka Roman, looked around and said, oh, you did your research, little bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And so Phil said to him, CM Punk, I should say, he said to him, well, you know, I could say your other name. Is it Joe? I know another Joe that's a Samoan. He better than you, so I ain't even gonna say that shit. Oh, killed him. And that was the promo.
Cypher instigated too. I heard Cypher instigated the whole thing.
So that was the promo. Roman said something about, yeah, you keep calling me part-time, dog. This is a good thing to be part-time. Ask your wife. Oh, salacious.
Hey, yo.
And then he ended the promo by calling him old, and that's when CM Punk decided to put hands on him. He had flashes of Jack Perry, aka Jungle Boy. And he was like, oh my God, I thought she was talking about real glass for a second.
It's crazy.
And then I'm only mad. Roman started laughing with them veneers and like just laugh. I'm like, bro, is Roman about to win this belt and be part-time again?
I hope not.
I don't even know, but yeah. Oh, sorry. The news story. I'm giving you a recap. The news story was WWE
No, that was
changed
a
the
good recap.
creative direction because
That was a good recap.
everybody was waiting for Roman Reigns to say something about Larry, another dead person in this casualties of war.
All he did, all he said was, "You're old."
Yeah. So people were thinking that maybe he'll use the Larry line the night before WrestleMania or the Raw Go Home show to really put a knife in that feud. But yeah.
I'm not mad about. I kind of like the feud. Is it main event worthy? Yes, because of the stars. For the belt, this could be any fucking Tuesday, any Monday. You feel me? Like the story is not all the way there.
Yeah, because it's like already been called out, so they're trying to roll with it. That Roman's part time, so Roman's like rolling with it, like, dog, you should be trying to get to be part time. I get to see my family, you don't.
And this is why they should.
Oh, but you ain't got no family because your dog dead. Oh,
and this is why I was seeing this. They should have had Money in the Bank at WrestleMania and not do the Money in the Bank PLE no more because you get somebody with a topsy-turvy. They could have the briefcase for a year. They could cash in the same night of. You don't know what's going to happen.
That still could have been the case. So Money in the Bank is a little bit after WrestleMania. So that means you have the belt. So say for the 2025 Money in the Bank, I don't remember who the male winner was. They could have, Seth Rollins. If he wanted to, he could have held on to that belt.
Who it was?
I remember now, Seth Rollins. So he could have held on to the belt all the way up until this time and then cashed in at WrestleMania. So your situation can still happen without having to have the Money in the Bank match be at WrestleMania.
No,
You
but
still
that's
get to
just
have your cake and eat it too.
I would say that's a pivot more so. Not even pivot. You would still do a great match, right? Just Money in the Bank still be a great match. But I would say do it, or you could make it some different of a match for NXT. Well, you should have did with NXT stars when they was popping with the Tricks and Devon Williams, Devon Evans and all them. But now you can't do it.
Yeah, they called up now.
Yeah, so they got. I feel like they could do it next year if they. Because I feel like you want to build your stars off of Money in the Bank sometimes. You feel me?
Well,
At least
the NXT people, they already have their own major PLE. They have Stand and Deliver, and that takes place a little bit before WrestleMania, not in the same week anymore, like 2 weeks prior.
Oh, they fighting in a little arena now. They're not fighting in a big arena no more.
Hey,
They not.
They lost all their stars. They got who they got now? Kendall Gray. Is that what you said? One of the names were?
They got Kendall Gray. They got Joe Hendry. Well, Joe Hendry big enough. They got Joe Hendry, Ethan. Joe Hendry can't
To
carry
sell
that.
out
Damn.
a arena.
Joe Hendry can't carry that shit by himself.
All right,
He
well,
can't.
you know who can
Yeah.
carry stuff? The staff who have been reportedly dedicated to watching AEW programming. So you see, they have staff members that are watching the competition, so they know who to hire. You see that Danhausen guy? Yeah, let's get him. Oh, you see that Powerhouse Hobbs guy? Yeah, let's go get him. Oh, you see that Ricky Saints guy? Yeah, let's go get him.
Well, hold on. They didn't do Ricky Saints. Cody Rhodes. That's his homie. That's his best. That's his best friend.
Well, then you can say CM Punk did Danhausen because that's his friend.
And I'm
See?
sure
That's how they
probably
get it.
Powerhouse Hobbs too, but don't mess up my joke with logic. Goddamn.
My thing
That's
about
his team, Powerhouse
Danhausen.
Hobbs.
Do Danhausen wrestle or did he do the same thing at AEW?
No,
the
he
whole time?
wrestles too. He wrestles.
Okay.
Apparently, he's
No.
good.
Okay, so I want to see him wrestle then.
I don't.
Yeah, I do. He probably gonna wrestle the Miz.
All right.
It looked
Well,
like it.
Next news story, we have our first look at Spider-Man Brand New Day, and it's a page right out of the comics. So cool.
It's nigga funny for
I'm
putting
happy you
this
put that in there.
Yeah, the trailer come out tomorrow.
Yay.
Hey.
Oscar
Cypher,
talk. Let's go.
Go back. Be a little more excited for that.
I
we
mean,
love
nigga,
it's
you a
in
Marvel
my.
guy?
Oh, here's the thing. It's in my top. It's just. Let me turn this part off. It doesn't fit the flow. I thought I was gonna run out of news stories. Apparently, I didn't. So I added it in there. And also, I'm just like thinking about GTA 6. It's like you guys waited so long. I don't care. Just bring it on. Just come on. Just bring it. Don't tease me.
Are you
Just
still
bring
mad
it.
about? Are you still mad about?
It's not like we've
being
seen gameplay of Grand Theft Auto yet.
I feel like Cypher just mad about Beyond the Spider-Verse 2 being so long in the lead.
Yeah,
too.
let's see. It's been so long in delay. I forgot it out of my head. But today's.
I don't.
But
This don't
Yeah.
seem like a Grand Theft Auto thing to me.
No, it's
we've
not.
seen.
It's
We're
not.
going
not.
to see a trailer.
It's just that
He's
I'm
tired of waiting
so
for shit.
yeah, I'm tired of waiting for stuff. Just be here.
Like,
I
with
don't need
16
teasers on teasers. Here's the thing. Back in the old days, no, this might be a lie, but in my memory of it, my rose tinted goggles. Correct me in the wrong if I'm in the comments. Usually, you'd get like a commercial 3 months, maybe it was 6. At some point, it was 3 months before it released because we didn't have the internet doing all that shit.
Right.
It was like 90 days. Go pre-order your tickets. Don't give me a tease on top of a tease. Like last year, we got the tease of him putting a suit on the soundstage. I didn't need that. Appreciate you, but I didn't need that. Let me know when it's about to come out. Don't tell me a year in advance.
It's like Doomsday. Like Doomsday. People was so hyped for the trailer, they got the clock still counting down.
I forgot
people
all
was still
about
watching.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, they released those stupid ass character teasers.
which they could have done closer
So-
to release. At least
Well,
like
which is
I
never
agree
done.
with that. I agree,
I
Cypher.
feel
But
you. Yeah, I feel
because
you.
then there's a hype period when that comes out. Then there's the lull period. Now I don't off the top of my head or care to look up when Spider-Man comes out, but let's just pretend Spider-Man comes out in June. Then all right,
July
bet. That's-
31st.
Thank you. That's 4 months. So that's a little too early. 90 days. Keep it a little tighter. Trailer should have been 30 days later, but I guess they want to. I understand why they're doing it.
well,
They want to make sure they get as
Don't-
many people who have eyes
Most
on it to
Spider-Man come
pre-order
out,
pre-order tickets.
most Spider-Man come out in July anyway, though.
I don't
July
know.
31st.
I don't know when most of them come out. I'm just saying my thought process behind why I'm like whatever. Just bring
I
it
feel
on.
like 90 days. I feel like 30. I feel like 3 months is a like what? 90 days is 3 months. So I feel like that is a good amount of time for like rolling it out.
Yeah, I got a short attention
And all that.
span, dog. I got too much stuff to think about. You telling me about something that ain't even coming out yet. I was
But
mad. And this is more about video
there-
games. I was mad at. I didn't even go do it with video games. I'm gonna do another movie because we was just looking at the posters for some reason all this movie stuff come out. The posters for Dune 3. In Dune 3 is Robert Pattinson, who was playing Batman in 2022. So I was just pissed about that today because it's 2026 and there's still no sequel to The Batman. So that's the reason why.
Damn,
I'm
that was
pissed.
22.
Right. That's the reason why I'm pissed about this movie news. Like, come
But,
on, dog.
Cypher,
Sequels
did you
only
forget?
2-3 years.
James Gunn is there now. He's head director. He's changed. It's a whole
And he
different
like
universe.
70 years old. He need to hurry up.
I know and understand all that. That's why I'm pissed. You shouldn't even come on, get it together. It's just
He's saying
I
they're
didn't
taking their
watch
time
Superman.
with all these releases.
I
All
get
right,
it,
hear
and
me
I
out, but
don't
before-
like it. Okay, I
before we
got
go
a
to
better
the next
example.
news
Dashi called me bitching and moaning, crying. He said Fallout Season 2 was so good. Why I gotta wait so long for another one? And I ain't finished it at the time, so I was like, I don't know, bro. Let me watch it myself. I watched it. I was like, damn, why Fallout so good? Why we only got 8 episodes? This is not fair. This is not fair.
I feel that.
So that's
So
what I'm
that
saying.
I watched the show. Outer Banks. No lie. They on season 5 now. It's about to come out. It been damn near 3 years. I'm like, bro, what the fuck happened?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I
But
don't
then
like
Bro,
about
The
it.
Boys season 5 is about to have like 8 episodes for the last season. Like, this shit is annoying.
Yeah, so that's why
Now we
with
having
the
our
Spider-Man
episode.
thing, I was like, wow, we.
Don't disrespect
Wow,
Spider-Man like that, but
It's
you can do
not
it to
meant
Tom
to be
Holland.
in the disrespectful. It's just meant to be like, I'm here for it, but if it's not coming out tomorrow, like, I don't know.
just
Okay.
hurry up, yeah. Just
Yeah.
hurry up with it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Need
Just
that
hurry
now.
up with it.
He need his fix.
Yeah.
Who he fighting in his who I forgot who he
Don't tell
fighting
me.
again?
I don't even want to know because
I don't even know.
Yeah, I
We
don't
gonna
want
find out
no
in the trailer
spoilers because
tomorrow.
I'm just mad.
I will
that-
send y'all the trailer tomorrow in the group chat for sure.
All right. Well, the little bit.
What
teeny
happened
bit
in
of
the
movie-
last Spider-Man?
All right, we just skip past this news. Go ahead.
What happened in the Spider-Man? The last one.
I thought Dashi was going to say that. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm gonna take it
Well,
back to wrestling now.
I didn't hear the question. What you say?
What happened at the end of the last Spider-Man? Because I don't remember.
Oh, Doctor Strange erased everyone's memory of who Peter Parker was. His friends went off to college and he stayed in New York.
Oh, he got a new suit
Okay.
with no robots in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, back to wrestling.
that's it.
We don't know
Yeah.
if WWE is going to go to Saudi Arabia because of all the crazy shit that's happening. And I'm gonna
World
get
War
political.
III.
We did not need to be bombing nobody. That was unnecessary. Boom. There you go.
Y'all ready for the draft?
Yeah, sure. Why not? They don't give a fuck
That's my
about
pro-
us. As Michael
that's
Jackson
political.
told us, they don't give a hell about us.
You ready to die for this white man? For this orange man?
They don't really
past
care
my
about
prime.
us. He's gonna say I'm past my prime.
I can't do shit. I got no stamina. I'm like, bro, I'm done. I got 2 left feet now, bro. I'm uncoordinated. Yeah, man.
He's a draft
I
dodger.
don't. I'm like this. I don't even know my ABCs no more. I don't even know my ABCs.
All right, we touched on this a little bit during my reenaction of Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Sorry, but Cody Rhodes, a fun little statistic: the last 3 WrestleManias have had Cody Rhodes be a part of some crazy builds. What I mean by that is he's been a part of the biggest 3 heel turns in the last 3 years. The Rock turning into the final boss. John Cena turning into John Cena, but black shirt, I guess. And
I
then
hate you
Randy
so
Orton going from the Viper to the
John
Killer.
Cena to John Cena.
Yeah, because John Cena should have
Damn,
had music. He
yeah.
should have had a slowed down version of his song. I'm just saying. I'm gonna stand on that forever.
Dude,
They dropped
are
the
you
ball
mad
on
at
that.
him or you mad at creative?
Creative.
And then okay, it wasn't
To an
his
extent,
fault,
him
then.
because he's just a yes man. He gonna go whatever creative say. He said he was available for like 200 dates. They said, nah, bro, I need you for 20. You ain't gotta work that hard. We don't do that no more.
That man locked his ass off. That man barely could go in the ring. We seen it. He was done. That man could not do shit. He barely came out the fucking car,
I
bro.
don't know. The AJ Styles match was pretty good. That was his best match to me. The AJ Styles match.
Definitely who made him look good.
Oh yeah, they said I think AJ Styles and Bret Hart are like one of the few people they can have a wrestling match with a broom and make that shit look good.
Shawn Michaels too.
Shawn Michaels
Yeah.
definitely.
I heard that. I heard that Owen Hart was actually low key a better wrestler than Bret. Low key, I heard that. But I only seen one match and he was like in a fucking basement or garage fighting somebody. But the Stone Cold Steve, I don't know who he's fighting. He was fighting somebody in the garage or something like that.
Rest in peace. Got done dirty because his brother took the bag and he decided to stay. Rest in peace.
Damn, Cypher, you gonna do it like that?
Okay, so basically he was Bret Hart. Then when he was Owen Hart. Bret Hart left to go to WCW for some more money and I think better creative. I think. But either way, Owen Hart stayed because he's like, whatever, I'm stay for whatever reason. And Vince McMahon turned him into the Blue Blazer, a crazy ass gimmick. And then Vince McMahon was being too cheap to make sure the safety harnesses was actually safe. And when Owen Hart wanted to come down from the rafters, he fell to his death. And then Vince McMahon said, I don't really know what to do in this situation, so show must go on. Pretty fucked. So there's a brief history. You can look it up for any inaccuracies. If there's any inaccuracies, I apologize.
And they took it off. You cannot find the episode. They took out that whole.
Yeah,
that
unless
whole-
you were watching live in VHS recording it, there's no footage of him falling.
Despite what
They got lucky.
Despite what YouTube would have you believe by all the links of trying to find that.
And AI, but be careful of AI.
Well,
Yeah.
horrible joke. This is a light skinned what's it called ricochet joke. And AI, the body would just bounce off comically because that's how terrible AI is.
Yep.
Bro, I saw a video earlier a dog fell on the train tracks. Dude jumped down to save it. He's still on the train tracks trying to put the dog back up. The train come and just rides smooth over him while he's still standing there with the dog.
Yeah.
I'm like,
AI sucks, and you should see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That's all I'm gonna say. Las Vegas watch parties are back on for WWE WrestleMania 42. The blackout has been lifted, so basically, the closer a bar or restaurant was to the arena that WrestleMania was taking place in, they were told you're not allowed to show WrestleMania because we want people who already can't afford tickets to buy tickets, and that was a stupid ass rule. And they said, well, damn, look like we ain't got no interest in WrestleMania. Might as well let the motherfuckers watch it. Hopefully they buy some t-shirts or something.
But you know why they bought out?
KO is in trouble right now.
No, but you know why they did that? Because the stockholders and the shareholders, even people, kids who are said something about it. So they was gonna pull it, and there was gonna be no WrestleMania there. They was gonna pull all the funding.
Yeah, TKO is in big trouble.
All right, yo, this is a fun. This is a
lot
public. Yeah, like, you're not understanding this. If we about to fund money for war, you think we about to head WWE over there? We don't even want to go over there.
Went up to $3.99. Shit's crazy out here, dog.
Bro, that shit. Almost $4.
My gas is $3.39. Chat, I'm loving it.
That's
and Kali, that shit like $6.
I use my T-Mobile Tuesdays all the time. Get my little 15 to 20 cents off. And I'll be rolling.
Now, Cypher has an announcement. I, like Dominic Mysterio, want to challenge AJ for a hair versus mask match. I'm wearing the mask. Ooh. AJ has hair. He has a nice beard. I want him to shave his beard if he can beat me. Ooh. I'll even put up my mustache.
Show his face on YouTube.
Yep. Hair versus mask match at WrestleMania 42.
Not gonna lie to y'all. AJ. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'd rather take a nut shot.
And lose the beard? You must got a James Harden thing going on. We got a weird chin.
No, I don't.
Life filter.
I don't. I got the Vegeta, bro. I got Vegeta going on. So I need to protect my beard at all costs. You tripping. I got the Vegeta going on sometimes. I'm like, damn.
I got that reference.
You feel me? I'm like, fuck.
All right, last story. Big E's, let me start with who this is. Ridge Holland, he did a little comment. He said Big E's career unfortunately ended that day. That was the day that Ridge Holland tried to do some kind of suplex move and broke Big E's neck. And he said, but I think so did mine in a way. And yeah, it pretty much did. It was the writing on the wall. People was mad at you. Even Dashi. He has no sympathy for you.
Which is sad,
because Big E was one of my favorite wrestlers, man. And I wasn't watching at the time.
He was at Big E wasn't even mad.
Hold on, I wasn't even watching the time when Biggie got injured. So I tried to come back and see my mans, and I see he break his neck, man. And he ain't been the same since. He ain't wrestled since. He don't even look at wrestling the same anymore, man. He done killed that man's career, killed his joy and passion for the shit, man. Shout out to Biggie. I don't hate Ridge Holland. I'm not saying like death to him where he deserves, whatever, blah blah blah.
You're just saying you don't care that he can't afford to pay his mortgage. I got you.
I want him to be able to provide for his family because Big E's still alive. Ain't like he killed the nigga. So
hold up. If he killed Big E, would you be mad at Ridge Holland now?
Oh yeah, it'd be fuck him.
Gotcha.
If Big E was paralyzed or dead, it'd be fuck him.
I got you.
It happens in the ring, bro.
D'Lo Brown killed somebody.
Hold on,
or injured somebody to the point where I think it was
Ray accidentally.
Yeah.
I can't say that word. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. I don't think we can say that. YouTube probably be mad at us. He hurt him really bad. Sorry, YouTube.
Fuck. All right, yeah, it's all right. Shout out to Rey Mysterio too.
What do I have? Oh, hot take. It's time for hot take. Is that your hot take? F. Ridge Holland?
No, no.
Go ahead, Dashi.
My hot take. I've said this plenty of times before, but I'm gonna reiterate it once again. We need to cool it on the "You Deserve It" chants. Y'all chanting them for mid-carders, people that have won world championships who have now won a mid-card title, and y'all saying you deserve it. It's not saying that, you don't appreciate the win. It's cool that you're showing your gratitude and your love for this person, this wrestler that won a championship. But every single time someone wins a championship, y'all niggas got to chant, you deserve it. Io Sky won the tag titles with Rhea Ripley. Y'all said, you deserve it. Fucking Tatum Paxley won an NXT North American Championship. You deserve it. She won the NXT Women's title. Like, what are we talking about, man? You don't deserve every championship. AJ Lee did not deserve the Intercontinental Championship. Let's stop with this bullshit, bro. It's annoying. That's it.
All right,
I like that.
my hot.
I'm tired of the what chance.
The what chance?
That's it.
Yeah, they kind of suck. My hot
Yeah,
tag, hot take, because I was looking up pictures for this. You deserve it, and I see this picture of CM Punk, and I'm like, damn, I forgot he had short hair. He looked cool like this, and I'm one to talk because I refuse to cut my hair, even given my wife's protest. But he looked cool with the short hair, and this hair, this little pompadour thing that's not slicked back. I'm not feeling it, browski. I liked it with short
I felt
hair.
that.
The short hair looked
He got a
better
ball spot.
than this joint right here. This joint, until it gets long, I think, hopefully
Did you
it's not
see his
trimming.
long hair?
Yeah, I like that look too, with the lip ring and everything. But that was like young bull punk.
The
so
rocker when he first came in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can't have that no more. But he can still grow the hair back if it's possible. I'm trying not to laugh.
Cypher.
Hopefully he can grow the
He
hair
got
back.
the Ginobili going on, bro. He got the Manu Ginobili.
I also
That's why he got the slick back.
I also don't like, and I don't want to be ragging on this because I don't want to make it a whole thing. I do not like R-Truth's cutting his whatever was left of his hair. Nope.
I don't
Please-
like Baldy.
Please grow it back out
Cypher.
somehow, some way.
He
if it's
can't.
possible. That's what I'm saying. I said please if he
Cypher.
can. I'm begging this man.
Cypher, hear me out, Cypher. You see his dreads? They was falling off,
Yeah.
Cypher.
I saw.
What are we talking about? Then he had that crazy.
It's called
Cypher.
a hot
It was time
take.
to let it go.
It's a hot take.
It was time to. I know, but it was time for him to let that go. Cypher, you knew it was time for him to let it go.
I'm so sorry.
Now,
Truth.
did he shave his eyebrows though? I feel like he shaved his eyebrows.
He just got probably thin eyebrows and man, I just bro. Put a hat on. Put a hat on,
We all-
please.
He just
got me
looked
scared-
weird, man. He
You
just
got
looked
me
weird.
scared of people with dreads because I be feeling like the dreads weigh so much. This is what somebody told me on, well, not somebody.
They
like
do.
the YouTube shorts. They said if your dreads grow too long, they like weigh down, like they're pulling, and they can pull your hairline.
Oh, and
back.
especially when you go swimming. Yeah.
Okay, so that's true. Never mind. Because they were saying Snoop Dogg had a problem with it, Weezy had a problem with it, so that was my fear, and I'm like,
That's because you don't get them done. They got to get them done often. You know who
I
don't got a
don't-
problem with their dreads?
Future.
Guess who don't got a problem with their dreads?
Future.
No, Future is
Lil Wayne.
Future shit's pulling back. No, Wayne shit's fucked. Wale.
Yeah.
Wale get his shit done.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying Future because he
Like,
cut him because he said F this. Future gave up. He said F
No.
this.
No,
He's 40, so that makes
hairline,
sense.
Future
Wait, Future
hairline is
40?
pulling back.
Damn, black don't crack. Future look cool.
Pushing it.
Look at Wale. I don't know which
Wale
one
like-
is
Wale-
current Wale, but his joint look fresh as hell.
Wale shit always like that. That's
Man,
how
that's the
Wayne used to
person who
look.
take care of it.
Yeah, that's how they supposed to look. You feel me? But you know, people be too lazy to go.
Oh,
That's
first
a
of
lot
all,
of money.
look at this picture of Wale. I like the beard. He got way too much hair. You see how it's wrapped up in coil? You know that joint is long. So very smart for him to keep it up so he can go swimming safely.
Chat. They used to say I look like Wale in high school, chat.
Yeah, that's a flex.
Wale
Why
and
you,
Childish Gambino.
why he mentioned that as a flex? But if we think about the strategicness of it, it's not pulling. his
What was
hairline.
that for, Dash?
Right? Yeah. What was that for? It's not pulling. I'm trying not to laugh.
Just so people can know.
It's not.
If you don't know
pulling.
what I look like, that's an idea for you.
That's like
It's-
people saying, "Yo, in college, bro, I look like Kobe." They said I was looking like Kobe when I came from the East Coast. What?
I just be worried about
Yeah,
people
maybe
with
you were.
dreads. That's all. That's all. I was gonna say this is smart for him to make sure the weight's not coming down. It's at the top of his head. But AJ, do you have a hot take? If you do,
I'm tired of the what chance because when somebody doing a promo like, what, the CM Punk or whatever, I don't know whoever's doing it. They saying what? I'm like, bro.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Jacob. I'm like, bro. He's talking. It's not time for a what. Are y'all stupid or y'all not? Are y'all stupid? Can't say that word. Are y'all stupid or stupid? You feel me?
Are you
Like-
dumb or are you stupid?
I want to say something different, but I can't say that because I don't want to get canceled. But yeah, it's like,
Are you
What-
late for class?
yeah. I hate Dashi so much.
Nah, I feel you. I like the what chance though. I don't
No,
like them all the
but-
time. Like,
But they was just saying it when he was talking. It's the whole time of the segment. Like, he's talking. What are you saying what for? It's no time for what. This is not Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, what are we saying? What,
Overboard a bit.
you know what I'm saying? This is not Stone
Yeah.
Cold.
I got another
Even when The
hot
Rock
tag.
talk-
Hot take.
But my thing is, even if The Rock was talking, y'all would not be saying what half of the time. Yo,
I'll be
shut
saying,
up.
shut the fuck up.
Dashi, you don't count. It's the final boss we
I
talking
gotta
about.
find that episode, the full episode. But I got one last hot take. Maybe it's hot, maybe it's not. I'm in the Kevin Nash.
Raw at the Mania. WrestleMania 40.
Yeah. I got to download it, but I got the stupid Hulu version where it's shortened. Back in the day, Hulu used to shorten it when they used to have the license for it for Raw. But
Netflix.
anyway, yeah,
Netflix it.
yep, I do. Got to do that. What's his name? Javon Evans. I don't like his promos. I like Javon Evans, but his promos, I don't know if it's the lisp or something. I just don't like his promos.
Oh, you don't like the
Well,
down
no,
south?
I don't like his commercial
Well,
promos. I liked him talking to Kofi Kingston. That was different, and maybe it felt more natural. But when he was trying to do the crowd work, and he was like, "Hold on, real quick, whatever the guy name was, can I get a yurt?" And they was like, "Yurt."
that's the
I was
problem.
like,
That's
"Yeah,
the problem with you, Cypher.
I'm
He's
old.
just too young for you. You're
Yeah,
just
exactly.
the old head.
Yeah. That's why I said
you
it's a
didn't
hot
watch
take.
NXT.
Oh, and that too. I don't have the background knowledge to know that that's a
But
thing.
so also, y'all say y'all want an urban. He's urban. He talk how he talk. He walk how he walk. He wrestle how he wrestle. And they made this man stop doing his finisher because of Cody Rhodes doing the Cody Cutter.
Wait, don't
And
tell
now
me
he's
that's
doing
true.
the Yo, yeah, that's 100% true.
Damn.
Yes, Cody Rhodes even said it. That's why he jumped off the ropes and did a corkscrew leg thing with his finisher. I said, bro, this man is crafty. You take one thing out his basket, one egg out his basket, you make another egg.
I do
What he
like
just
him.
do.
I just didn't like his commercial promos because they were different than when his backstage promos. His backstage promo
No.
feel like a young guy talking, and I can get with that. But the crowd work,
But
maybe it's because I just
it's
didn't
gonna
like
get
the
better.
yurt. I was like, I don't want to hear that.
That's the point. That's the whole point. He's the mid card boy right now.
Mm-hmm.
He just gotta get the mouthpiece
Okay.
right. Like he can still do the young boy stuff, but you gotta see the
Yo.
elevation, the young boy stuff. But you still gotta do the elevation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So I'm glad they're
Gotta get
giving
that
him a
mouth
chance
right.
because he could have.
You said what?
That's good. No, do not repeat that. He could have still been stuck at NXT. So I'm glad they gave him a chance on the main roster to get it together. I just
Well,
was
I'm
like,
mad it took his move.
yeah, I didn't know they took his move. That's crazy. I don't like that either.
Yeah. So if you look at the last match that he had and see how he finished it, that's his new move, whatever they said, whatever they called it. And Cody Rhodes was on an interview talking about what interview he was with? Chris Van Vliet talking about all the people doing cutters and blase and certain
He
moves.
shouldn't have
I'm like,
any legs to stand on, Mister.
Yeah.
I stole my move from Randy Orton, sorta. Not his Crossroads though.
But that's his guy. That's his guy. That's
yeah,
Orton.
and
That's
Mr.
his
Randy
guy.
Orton is I stole my move from DDP.
Yeah. So
Cody was using
Randy-
the pedigree for a while too.
Yeah, Mister. I
Yeah,
stole my move from
Seth
the guy
Rollins
I was
too.
mad at and broke his throne when I was somewhere else.
yeah. So
In your history, your lore.
get
I
what
know,
we're
right? I'm
saying.
such a nerd. First of all, if you go back to episode 1 of this podcast, I knew nothing. Now episode 111, I'm in there like swimwear, like tight ass wrestling gear.
Cypher know everything. Cypher know the lore. He know the dark side of the ring story. He know everything now. Cypher is up to date.
Everything but Unreal.
NXT.
Oh yeah,
NXT.
everything but Unreal and NXT. So
And-
this is what happens when you give someone with autism too much time to be researching shit. I just be looking at stuff, except for NXT Evolve and LFG. Is LFG still on?
I don't want. I guess I don't know. I don't watch
That's the
Evolve.
best answer.
I don't know.
I guess so. I don't care, but I guess so.
I don't. Yeah, I could care less about that shit.
All right,
Because
Dashi, we got 2 minutes left. Can you squeeze in a quick guess the wrestler or some type of game for us?
Oh, I got one. I got to guess the wrestler. You're not gonna get it. Level 5.
Level 5. Okay. Can we start?
You want AJ
Yep.
to go first? Me go first. Who going first?
Let AJ go first. He's excited. He
AJ
got one.
first.
I want to go.
I said I got one. I said I got one for
All
you.
right,
AJ, I'd like
Go
to
ahead.
ask: are they
Go
male,
ahead, Cypher.
male or female? Male or female?
Female.
Okay.
Oh, we doing classic?
Yeah.
We said female. All right. Currently active.
Yes.
Currently active female. Are they in the WWE?
Yes. So what? Yeah. You sound muffled, bro.
Currently active female. Are they on? Are they mainly on NXT? Like, are they on the NXT roster?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's level 5 for me.
NXT roster. Kalani Jordan.
Nope.
Is it that girl that you talked about on pre-pod?
Who?
She's fighting. I don't know, Fallon Henley. I don't know her name.
No.
Okay.
Jada Parker.
She's not black, first of all, Cypher. She's white.
Okay, well, the way you talked about her, she must have
Didn't
been.
know.
Let me see.
Is that not Jada?
Nope.
And a black, currently active female NXT roster, not Kalani Jordan. Is it Soruka?
Nope.
Okay, just check and see if he's gonna try Fun Flam.
I asked you earlier. Nothing.
Is she a former champion?
Nope.
And it's not Jada Parker? Oh, interesting. I'm all out now. Let me get a hint for my turn.
Hold on. Let me get a hint. She's not being used, but she was a call up.
A call up from somewhere
Was
else
she
to
a call
NXT, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that means she came from Evolve.
What's that girl name? Callie, not Callie Armstrong. Is it Kylie Armstrong?
No.
Is it?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, I don't know what she looked like. I mean, I don't know who she is, but is she like a dark skinned black girl? Like a darker
Yes.
brown? Okay, but I don't know her
Yes.
name. I'm gonna say Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray's probably not that. But...
No.
All right, sorry. I took 2 turns. Sorry,
You had the name.
Sorry,
Still.
Dashi. Sorry, Dashi.
What'd you say, Cypher? I mean, Dashi.
It's something still.
Oh, okay. Kylie Still.
No. Think y'all want to
I
hit?
know what she looked like.
Y'all got the last. He got the last name right, Dashi. Y'all want to hit? It's Dashi turn anyway.
Give me
Cypher said Kylie Stills. What?
Kari still.
Nope.
Anna Still.
Cypher. Nope.
Dashi back to
Dashi.
you.
This is wild.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Dashi, give up your turn.
What her name start with?
I cannot tell you that.
That's his turn, right? Does that count as his turn?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mara
Yeah.
Steele.
Yes. You said what?
Mariah Steele?
No.
Oh, it definitely started with an M.
That's
though.
Mara Sade.
Nah, it started with an M.
Yeah.
It started with an M. It's
No, it don't.
May Steele. It's Tanner May Steele.
Oh, somebody a little close.
Yo, I
Somebody a
know.
little close.
I know. I don't remember it though. I seen it.
Is it Kylie Ray still?
No, you didn't hear what Cypher said. No. Cypher
no.
said the middle name part right. He don't know the first name.
I don't. Anna May
I said
Steele.
this.
It's Anime Steele.
No.
That would have been cool, right?
You want
Because
a
like anime, like that would have been kind of cool.
Okay. I give y'all a hint since we low on time.
We overtime now, but go ahead.
Think about America's Next Top Model.
Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. 'Cause I
Tyra?
knew it. I just can't remember. I know what it is.
Who going first?
Go ahead, Dashi.
Tyra May still?
Yep.
Yep. Ding, ding, ding.
I was like right there.
There we go.
Anime, Tyra May. I was so close.
I'm only mad because I said Dashi. We talked about this earlier, but this was before the pre-pod. Dashi.
Y'all want to do mine? Y'all want to end this, John?
You could do yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I got time for one more.
All right, AJ, you start off. I'm doing classic.
Melo, I can't talk. WWE or NXT?
WWE.
I thought he was sniping. I'm about to snipe too. Carmelo Hayes. Pew.
No.
All right, just that'd have been crazy. I'd have no scoped your ass.
White or black?
White.
Gunther.
No.
Thank you so much.
I'm ready for the no scopes, dog. That's what I'm out. Let's keep going. Come on, that AJ, your turn.
Former champion or former champion or no champion, you know.
No championships.
Okay, they never had a championship and they white. Is this somebody that's on NXT?
No.
Okay.
He said WWE. Dan Houser. Housen. I said Dan Houser. God damn.
You are correct.
Damn, you stole my snipe skills. Fuck you.
Cypher, you.
Cypher, that means you are.
Wait, I put Grayson Wallen right in front of me before you did it. I love that segment too. Because
Hey, yo, hear me
this
out
is the
though.
stuff that I need. I need somebody to YouTube, like, make that. Just edit that. I know WWE will copyright you, but I would love to just watch
I'm only
those
mad.
segments back to
I
back.
seen what Grayson Waller did. He
took
said
his
he only
shirt
got the
off.
shoulders, bro. I took his. I said he only got my shoulders, bro. If I take the shirt off, I'm like, bro, what is going on?
That's hilarious. That was on some
I
Chelsea
know it
Green
was.
stuff. You got to maximize your minutes because they clearly not making you fight. When Grayson Waller fought, long time. He probably fighting on what's it called, main event in speed or whatever the thing is called.
Hey, they had Javon Evans fighting the main event against Dragon Lee, and they put
This
on,
nigga's on velocity.
bro. They put Dragon Lee and Javon Evans on main event fighting for a 15-minute match, knowing damn well, bro, they was fighting like legit strong style out there. I'm like, yo, y'all wasting y'all talent. These two boys can wrestle. Dragon Lee at least can talk on the mic in clear English out of any luchador besides Dominic Mysterio,
Oh,
and
I
he can
had
Speaking of
wrestle
Dragon Lee, real
WWE.
quick before we exit, I love how he
Yeah.
got a title shot after losing to Gunther. Gunther hasn't been on TV. That's interesting.
Did you
but
see he
I
changed
don't know
his
nothing.
appearance too for new merch? He's wearing paint on his eyes now. It's kind of like a dragon paint.
Yeah, so
I didn't see that. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I don't know what
Shout out to
I was
Dragon
on.
Lee.
This
He
is the
get
autism
shout out to
kicking
Dragon
in. I
Lee.
was staring at every little detail like in the beginning of it because I think that was the first match after the break, after the opening segment, I think.
Mm.
But then everything else I
Shout out to
wasn't paying.
Dragon Lee. He getting money now. Shout out to Dragon Lee. Shout out to Ray putting his flowers to Dragon Lee, not his son.
I got one last topic slash thing I'm just gonna say. So I was scrolling through the Twitters or Reddits, whatever, and my wife was like, "Well, I thought she was gonna be popular and she not." So we was looking at a post talking about Julia, and the guy was saying this girl was in Stardom 2 years ago and was killing it. She had aura, she had presence, she had charisma. Comes to the main roster and just flats, and everybody's pushing Kiana James over her. And I had to explain to my wife because she was like, "Why
they brought
is
her up too
that?"
soon.
How many said what? Cypher?
I was explaining to my wife why is that because she was like, "How come she not popular? Everybody thought she was gonna be the ish." And I was like, "Well, my Dashi's thing is he brought it up too soon. My thing, I guess, was a little bit more rude because I was like, well, she don't speak clear English, so her promo's not really that great,
Correct.
and she don't show enough skin. And the skin she do show is like Charlotte Flair. Like anybody trying to see that is you ain't got nothing really.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out. She shows skin. She
that's
just
that's my wife said. She shows skin,
the,
her
the
belly
biggest
out, but I'm like, you
the
ain't
biggest
really.
problem is the biggest problem is what you said, Shorty. You did not even take time to even learn some type of English like Stephanie Valkyrie.
That's what I was about to say. They
even
both came up at the same time, but Stephanie Vaquer is doing some English, and Stephanie Vaquer is showing a lot more skin. So those, to me, can make you connect with the audience. You got to connect with the audience.
She's just showing what, Cypher? Just say it.
Well, she's showing her cheeks, but I'm saying the job of WWE isn't to put on work rate matches, meaning, oh, this is a 5-star match. Dave Meltzer gave us a 5-star. That's not WWE's job. They don't give a crap about that. That's AEW's job. WWE's job
So you want
is
to look
have
at
characters sell
so
toys and sell tickets.
Charlotte Flair is over. Charlotte Flair be out here with the cheekies out.
Charlotte
what are we
Flair
looking at?
also has like negative buns, but that's what I was saying. Julia might have that too. I really don't know. Julia be wrestling in pants. Not asking to
Did
see.
this man say negative buns?
Yeah, she got an iPad back there. She don't got long back because that's copyright. My
Hold
girl
on.
Michin. I love Michin. Michin make it work. Michin's making her no back stuff work, even though they're not giving.
Well, first of all, Michin is blazing.
Yeah,
Michin is blazing, so
Yeah.
she can do that.
exactly.
But you just said negative buns.
Yeah, she got negative buns. Charlotte Flair, I love your in-ring work and I love your character work, but you not. Yeah, you know. Come on, you know. You in the locker room.
You're not
You
Jada
see
Parker.
these other girls. Exactly. I ain't gotta say it
You
to
ain't-
you.
you
already
ain't
know.
Jada.
And that's from love. That's from love. I love you, Charlotte, but I wouldn't say that to your face. I ain't that rude, but on the podcast I'm gonna say it. Anywho, so that was my quick
You gotta cut that
analysis
out.
between Julia and Stephanie why one advance is because they're not connecting to the audience. They brought Kiana on to help Julia connect, but didn't realize, damn, hold on, Kiana's homegrown. Like she got a look, she can talk on the mic. Why are we not just pushing her? So that's what happened.
I'm only mad about that though too, Cypher, because Julia is a phenomenal ass wrestler. She got hit with the Shinsuke Nakamura. That's what they hit her with.
That's probably Shinsuke
If it was
fault too. Shinsuke speaking English though. Don't he do some promos in English or no?
No, he can talk English,
Okay.
but his English sound like I don't want to do the accent when you go to the Chinese store. You feel
Okay,
me?
gotcha. But I think I like Shinsuke. Julia, I do like Julia, but Julia don't
He's
be talking.
Oh my gosh.
You said what? Cypher? I mean Dashi.
This nigga said the Japanese guy sounds like the Chinese store.
I didn't
Let's go
want to say it
home.
like that, but he get what I'm saying. He get my method.
I get
didn't
where
wanna
you're coming from. But yeah, Julia,
Hey,
it don't
I
take
wanna
time
say,
to
it's
do
just
any
funny.
English because I think even Ego Sky does some English. Yeah. So nah, it's Julia. I don't know if it's like a language barrier, but yeah.
And then also you gotta remember too though, people never seen Kiana James wrestle, and then Look what Kiana James.
That's why I said they realized Kiana James was just there to help. I would assume was just there to help put Julia over. Then they realized, oh shit, she can wrestle. She looked good, and she got mic skills.
The lore with Kiana James, which you don't even know, Cypher. Kiana was a mic piece in NXT. She wrestled a little bit, not that much, and then got drafted. Then remember she got injured. Like where she been at? Remember we say that, and then now she's talking, but I kind of want her to talk. Her ring ability is better than. She's better than a lot of them people up there with the torn ACL.
She lifted
up
somebody, and everybody was impressed by it. She lifted up Nia, maybe it was Nia Jax versus Charlotte. I think she lifted up Nia Jax.
Was it Nia?
Yeah, and everybody started chanting Kiana, and I was like, oh shit, the tides are changing.
Was she in Elimination Chamber too? Was she in Elimination Chamber?
Yes, and she got eliminated by Alexa Bliss, or she did.
And she was out there showing out, and they was mad. They was booing that she got. I'm like, yeah, this Tiffany all over again. Yeah, Julia, you about to lose that belt.
That's what I'm saying. The tides are changing. I feel bad for Julia because everybody said she was so good, but we're not getting to see that.
But see, only time you can have Julia fight is against a Stephanie Valkyrie or somebody who that
understands strong style, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hurt Maxine for real by accident. Not
like she can probably fight. She can probably fight a Bianca Belair. If she fight Rhea Ripley, phenomenal match. The Io Skies, the Oscars. That's who she need to be fighting. Not.
Yeah, why wouldn't they do that? Dashi also said that Io isn't fighting. Who was it, Asuka or Kairi? One of the two, and they should have done that. Even though it kind of reflects the 2024/5 booking where we was like, why all the Mexicans got to fight each other. We did say that about LWO versus Legado del Fantasma, but
this one was a story though.
Yeah, this one was a story.
And Kyrie.
Well, even who yelled at? Didn't one of them yell at Julia too? Or was it something like that? Who yelled at? One of them.
I think it was Io.
Oh, I'm thinking
Io yelled at Julia.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think
that might have happened. There's so many episodes of the damn product that might have happened.
Yeah,
and that probably was cool. I probably told my wife, "Look, it's like Stardom. They all was in Stardom." I think that did happen.
Like I like Io versus Kairi Sane. That match was phenomenal. I'm like, why we can't get to see this Kairi Sane fight? Like this is the one who won NXT Women's Championship. What happened to this Kairi Sane?
They only care about characters. It's been so many clips y'all sent me of Chelsea Green doing cool moves and Shotzi doing some cool stuff in the indies. And it's like, we can't get those kind of matches because they're probably dangerous, maybe. And also, WWE just don't care. And the agents who book the match, not book the matches, the agents are putting together the string of events that make the matches. They probably
But check this out, though. If you ever watch a Triple A event that come on YouTube randomly, like if you ever scroll on YouTube,
different agents, different bookers, exactly. So,
but mine, really guess who the booker is? Guess who the booker is?
Undertaker. You already was saying it. Undertaker.
Which is some bullshit. I'm like,
and
so you telling me he got it?
Dunn's over there. I believe he's over there, or the main roster doing the agent. Mm-hmm. Shayna Baszler's an agent, or Shayna Baszler's doing something, and maybe NXT, not AAA.
One of them. But it's like, bro, how Undertaker putting better shows on over there? And we can't even do this. NXT putting better shows on the main roster.
Well, the reason why is because they're only focusing on the main product. So they're like, okay, you could do whatever you want in NXT, but when they come to the main roster, they got to do whatever I want. And I don't give a shit what you do in NXT. Just get them ready to be in front of a camera, can do mic skills, and can take bumps safely. I don't care what you do. I'm not really paying attention to that. Those ratings don't really matter. I just need AEW not to come up. So you do whatever you want. Then when they come to the main roster, I ain't really paying attention to too much. Here go the highlights. You can do whatever I tell you. That's my outside perspective looking in on how that happens.
Okay. I'm going to say then, they need to let Bobby Roode, what's his name? Bobby Roode, right?
Yep. Or
they need to let him do, whatever his name is. They need to let him do more character interests and attires then, because Trick like a megastar with that white jacket with the little spinny thing.
I do like it, but you might run into what Dashi said. If everybody's a megastar, then everybody's the same. Nobody's a megastar.
Y'all already downplayed Stephanie Valkyrie theme song.
Wait, her theme song changed? Damn, I ain't know
that. That shit ass.
We mentioned it. I said it was ass.
I feel like I ain't seen Stephanie on TV in such a long time. She had to be on Raw just now, but I don't remember.
No, she fought. She won. She won the last match.
She was on Raw that just passed?
Yes. I think it was.
Damn, what was I do not recall seeing her at all on the show. Just the Usos, the Kofi Kingston thing. I saw Raquel, but I barely was Stephanie wearing green or something. Maybe I don't remember. I must have been
red. He was playing Raquel. That's when Io Sky came out.
I must have been doing something. That was in the beginning of the show. Yeah, I must have been walking around. But yeah, sorry. Those are my last hot take. I just was worried about what's her name?
Yeah, I got you.
Julia.
Julia. I
Julia.
was about to say Zelina. I was trying to think of her
That's wild.
name, and I could not get it out.
Just did a whole
Dashi,
spew. Forgot her name.
I did. Dashi, where can the good folks find you and Julia at?
You can find me on the corner selling dope.
He's
I
lying,
heard
Chad.
Dash. Yeah, I'm not selling it. I'm using it. I'm using it. I heard Dash
Worse.
on Instagram and PlayStation Network. It's an underscore somewhere in there. Look for it. I don't care.
It's 110 episodes, and you still haven't found that underscore yet? Jesus.
I don't want to find it.
AJ and AJ, where can the good folks find you and I don't know, Kyrie saying? Kyrie.
You can find you can find me on my island on Pocopia, struggling, being the worst Pokemon trainer. I'm the worst Pokemon trainer ever. I'm his ass.
All right, folks. Be sure to put that subscribe button in the chokehold. Make that like button tap out because Dashi. I almost called you DJ. They can do what? Dashi. They can
make that.
No, the knees.
Tap out.
The knees. They gotta thank somebody.
Oh.
Dashi, who are they thinking? I think Dashi's mic is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your knees and thank God for the 5-star frog. Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
I can't
Splash. No, but that's good because
Ding, ding,
now
ding.
when you go back and watch that episode, you're gonna be like, wait, hold on, there's a different person that did the outro this time. And then also when we were recording talking to teacups, the same thing happened to me. My thing cut out, but mine was worse. My wife was vacuuming and she knocked the dang going plug out. I'm like, yo, she knocked the internet.
So wait, did you hear it? Did you hear what I did? You hear the ending?
I heard your ending just now. Oh no, I ain't hear the other ending. I ain't go back to edit to put it out because that one we are like a week early. But
oh yeah, shit.